Hello, class, and welcome to week 4 in nutrition for young families. I want to just give you an overview again this week on what the expectations are. If you go into your overview, this is going to give you all of your information here of what is the specifics of each assignment. So you will see that there is a quiz. There is a health and wellness appraisals for discussions, the vaccine debate for discussions, and my role in promoting healthy and physical activity. So just wanted to go back and show you some more details about all of them. So if you go through here, instructor guidance, I just want to go ahead and click on because that is going to always have information and a lot of times extra videos and information about all of the topics of our week. So I highly suggest that you go through that and use that as an excellent tool for learning. If you go into our next one here, it is going to be your quiz, and your quiz is pretty self-explanatory. You'll use all your resources from this week. Click under here to get your information. If you go on to discussion 1 this week, you're going to complete the health and wellness appraisal scenario bank. Okay, so when you click on that, it's going to go through and give you all the information you need. You're going to go and read the Assessing Health, Chapter 7, review information regarding the health-related condition provided from the quiz. It even has here some video and library links going through and just giving you a lot of information. So it says each child's day should begin with a simple health check. Okay, this quickly ensures the child is healthy enough to participate in an early learning program. So sometimes, especially with work and the commitments that all parents have, they wake up in the morning, they don't feel well, they take them to school anyway because they have commitments and last minute canceling is hard. But here you got to go through and list a condition assigned from your quiz and your post subject line. So you'll take this quiz and you'll be assigned an actual condition. And like they stated, you want to put it in your subject line so we know immediately what it's about. You're going to summarize the signs and the symptoms, again, for the assigned condition. So everyone will have different conditions based on your assignment. You're going to give 2 examples of how you would manage this condition based on all here. These are all of your resources to use in order to answer this discussion this week. You're going to outline the necessary information to be communicated with families. If it was in an early learning setting, defend the value of conducting health and wellness screenings as they walk through the door. I know when I greet my students, I know immediately those that are not feeling well and sometimes immediately send to the nurse. That way we can make sure to get a full evaluation. Include your references in APA style. So you will have references this week because you are going to be specifically looking at information based on all of this right here. These are all of your references that you're referring to for your discussion. So you definitely will not have any references this week. So you will be using that information here. If you go through to your next discussion 2 is an interesting discussion. If you look, get us there here. Okay, and it is going to be about the vaccine debate. There is a huge debate. Melissa McCarthy kind of started the debate along with a doctor that started the idea too with autism. They actually have found that that was completely incorrect. There was no true study or information on that. So that is what kind of started it, and it was false information. Melissa McCarthy and her beliefs with her child also then started even more, and then people are not vaccinating and all. It's a huge debate among some people. Doctors always will recommend to be vaccinated. If you look at the risks of getting anything you're being vaccinated for versus any risk at all, it's always going to err towards the side of getting your vaccination instead. So if you go through and you look at our next one, and that will be a huge debate, our next one here is going to be our journal for this week. So let's go ahead and click to our journal. This one is your role in promoting health and physical activity. So if you look here, you're going to prepare, and it gives you all of this information here. The Grammarly guide, highly suggest you either using Grammarly, or in addition to that, Ashford does have a writing center that is a huge resource to use as well. In a Microsoft Word document, you're going to include this. Again, it has a bulleted form here. I still think it's extremely helpful to go ahead and go into your grading rubric. So it does state 1 to 2 pages. That seems to be the biggest issue with journal assignments, is that a lot of you are not getting a full page. So you will not get credit if you do not have a full page. So if you go into the rubric, I just think that's a lot easier way to see exactly what the requirements are. If you go through, if I can get onto here we go. So if you look here on the content, it's going to say responds with thorough reflection related to all aspects of your journal prompt. So all aspects on that one. The journals are a little bit different, that they don't have it specific with the content. It's more of a generic one. So the content that we're looking at here is going to be based on your bullet points. So you will look at this one to see exactly what your bullet points are, and then you will also see, did you effectively communicate it? Did you use mechanics? Those are going to be the 3 different parts that you are going to have. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I'm always available through email. That is the best way to get a hold of me. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you.